Okay, so grade 3. In this chapter, we come to know two new forms of energy, which are potential energy and kinetic energy. Potential energy is the energy which gets stored inside a body, while kinetic energy is the energy of motion. It is that energy which makes a body move. To explain this further, I will use the example of swings. All of you might have gone to a park with your parents, right? And you know that when you are on the swings, the ones like these inside the blue frame, what happens? You cannot swing by yourself. So one of your parents, they just go behind the swing and they take you backwards, they pull the swing backwards and they let it go. Now we know that for a body to move, it needs energy, right? But while you're on the swing, you are sitting still. Where does that energy come from? That energy is coming from the potential energy which got stored in your body. When your parents or anyone who was pulling you backwards, they pulled you backwards, energy began to store inside your body. And that energy is called potential energy. And when your body began to move, the potential energy changed into kinetic energy, which is the energy of motion. Now let's go over this same concept but with the example of slides. When you go to a park and you're on a slide, just like this boy in the green shirt, you're at the top of the slide, right? And once you sit down on the top, all you have to do is push yourself a little and you begin to slide down. You're not doing anything. Then where is that energy coming from? That energy is basically coming from this energy which was stored in your body. That is the potential energy. So potential energy is the energy which gets stored inside our bodies. And kinetic energy is the energy which is making a body move. It is the energy of motion. So on the second page of your chapter, you learn about potential energy. And on the third page of your chapter, you learn about kinetic energy. And I'm sure that you all have gone through the book. Now let's go to your first worksheet. This one, the first question is, what is energy? And we all by this time know that energy is the ability of a body to do work or cause change. Then second question is, what are the two types of energy we get from sun? So that is heat and light, and we all know that, right? Then there are different kinds of energy which we have discussed in this lecture, right? Then there is potential energy, which is the energy that is stored inside a body, and kinetic energy, the energy which makes a body move. So this was all your first worksheet, and I hope there are no confusions in it.